So I've arrived at my destination and I'm sitting in the Qantas Club waiting for another flight. Qantas has had to rebook me onto a later flight because the arrival of the first flight was late, which is not unusual for Qantas.
First and final boarding call for all customers travelling to Perth on Qantas flight 645. This service is now boarding through gate lounge 1.
So when I got to the counter, I said, is there an earlier flight? Can you get me on an earlier flight? And the lady said, well, if you want to travel business, no, sir, but I can put you on economy if you wanted to travel in economy. And I said, oh, no, look, I'll wait. So I'll wait the extra 2 hours and travel on business. Well, 5 minutes ago, I've just been called up to the counter by the desk staff in the lounge and said, oh, sorry, it's not good news. You've been bumped from business to economy. And I said, why is that? She's, it's due to the overselling of business class tickets. So people that purchase flights with points are first to get bumped off or downgraded. And what the hell? I booked this months and months and months ago. Lots of planning has gone into it. I paid their taxes and fees and whatever so I could get a business class booking, and they just do that. So anyway, so I did some research and I found out, yeah, it's a fairly common thing and it's a hidden policy that's really not made known to the public, and I just wanted people to know that, you know, despite your best efforts, you could be making a flight booking on a particular class and you could get bumped. You could even get offloaded because you purchased those flights with points. Yeah, it also applies to purchasing the flights with cash too, rather than points. So yeah, I know all airlines do it, but really disappointed to see Qantas do this to me today. There is absolutely no reason to offload someone that purchases flight tickets with points because your systems don't adequately take into consideration who's booked what flights. There is no reason to offload people from flights that they have planned and booked, and I think there should be significant compensation for anybody that's offloaded. After all, there are always penalties when you cancel your ticket with an airline, right? Well, what's the penalties when an airline cancels a ticket with you? A full refund? Nah, it should be more than that. So anyway, yeah, disappointing, very disappointing.
Another case of disappointment was when you get off an international flight, you're tired, you've just been through immigration, you want to get home. Well, if you're flying domestic, Qantas has you lining up once again at counters that are undermanned and staff that have absolutely no idea, walking around the floor, ill-advising customers and not providing any level of service whatsoever. Now, in this debacle here that you see in front of you, people were late for their flights. They were calling to staff and saying, I'm late for my flight, can I please be moved forward? Staff were saying, we'll come back to you. They didn't come back to them. They were also saying to them, just get in line, sir, just get in line, ma'am. No consideration at all for these people and what they were saying. And if the lack of service wasn't enough, they also provided my bags back to me in a damaged state. The wheel was broken off and it was just thrown onto the carousel and left up to me to deal with. Seriously, do not fly this airline if you have a choice, and if you do have to fly them, make sure you've got a backup plan because they are going to let you down.